Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Stand up and be counted. Don't be afraid to cry. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Heard what your mama said, or reading the book your daddy read, trying to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you, others take a different view. My, oh my. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can't stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop it if you try to. But this time is danger staring you in the face. Yeah. Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. Y'all can snap. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know is love will save the day. You got to be bad, you gotta be bold. All I know, love will save the day. Gotta be bold, you gotta be bad. All I know is love will save the day. Gotta be bad, you gotta be bold. All I know is love will save the day. There is nothing too hard, nothing too hard. All I know is love will save the day. Nothing too hard, nothing too hard. There is nothing, 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 nothing too hard. Oh, all I know is love will save the day. Down, 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 down. Live well, save the day. Live well, live well, live well. Live will save the day. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Caroline Inspires. You can follow me on Instagram at Caroline Inspires, YouTube, and on Facebook, Caroline Inspires. And thank you.
Absolutely stunning. One more time, let's give it up for Caroline Inspires. Beautiful. Hi everyone, thank you again so much for joining us. This special event, our 2.0 launch of MYLE. And if you don't have the new launch yet, keep your eyes peeled on social media. We're gonna be dropping the link so you can get the first access of the 2.0 launch. I also wanted to remind you guys that we do have that special giveaway. So if you get on the app right now, find the event, you like it, leave it, or love it, leave a rating, drop a comment, and you are automatically registered to win a $100 gift card so you can go out and MYLE. Make your life entertaining. We've got an amazing lineup still. Comedy is coming our way, which I know we've also kind of missed. We have not been out in a live environment. We've got Javier Sanchez. He performs in clubs, on stages all around the world, but his all-time favorite place is to perform here in his hometown. Let's give it up for Javier Sanchez.
All right. We doing. All right, cool. Yeah, Caroline, you're so inspirational. Like, I don't even want to do comedy. I want to, like, go do community service or something, right? Write in my journal. I don't know. Hey, I'm so thankful to be back doing live shows, live performances, live entertainment. Thank you, MYLE, for making that happen. I'm telling you, virtual fun sucks. It's not fun. Y'all agree? How many of y'all really had fun doing virtual fun shit? I did not. Especially doing virtual comedy. It was the worst. I was terrible at it. I did 2 shows at the beginning of the pandemic. I said, I'll never do it. I said, call me when we're back to doing live shows because I can't do virtual comedy anymore. You can't tell what kind of energy the audience has. Like, I did like a corporate gig with like 200 people on the Zoom call and like they're all on mute, so there's no energy, right? I couldn't tell if I was doing good or not. Here's how I knew I was bombing, when everybody started turning their cameras off, right? It went from doing comedy to taking attendance, right? Then I did another gig, so I was like, that's terrible. Let me try again. I did a whole nother gig, was trying to do my jokes. Same thing, can't feel the energy of the audience. I was like, what's going on? I can't feel the vibe, right? I check the chat box. There's like a full-blown conversation going on with like 15 different people. Like, I'm trying to tell jokes. They're discussing the White House's policy on climate change. I'm like, for real? I'm trying to be funny up here, and y'all are engaged in civilized political discourse, right? This ain't cool. So I was like, thankful. Yes, call me back when we're doing live comedy. I was headlining at the Funny Bone last week, and now I'm here at the Forum with my man, Kevin, Lloyd, and the MYLE. Yes. Yeah, I'll take this live stuff any day, right? If I'm gonna boo, I want to get booed off of a live stage, not a virtual stage. I've been booed off stages before. All your favorite comics have. I was in New York one time doing shows. I've did a ton of shows in New York. One time I was doing comedy. All the comics was getting booed. Like, nobody was doing good. I think I'm gonna come on stage and save the day, right? I get up on the stage, I can't get my first joke out there. Boo, boo, boo. I'm like, golly, this is rough. Like, I tried to go gospel on them, like halfway through my set, try and win them back over, right? I'm like, I just want to thank God for this opportunity. They're like, boo, boo, boo. I'm like, come on, y'all. What would Jesus do, right? Like, Jesus wouldn't be up there telling them lame jokes, right? Like, it got so bad, like, a dude wanted to a dude wanted to fight me after the show. That's how bad it was. I'm like, I'm not that serious about this. Like, you can't fight me over no jokes. I'm in my 40s. I'm not fighting nobody. Stepped at me like, what? I'm like, what? Gucci, Gucci, goo. Say something else. I will zerber you on your belly button, right? Don't play it, man. But I'm thankful to be back on live stages doing this thing. Like she said, I'm from Columbus. This is my hometown, born and raised here. Used to live in the Cayman Islands. Yeah. From the west side, the hilltop. Woo! Oh, no cheers for that, right? I grew up on the hilltop. She over here like, what'd you do that for, right? I didn't have no choice. It's not like my mom brought me home. I was like, oh no, this will never do, right? We're moving to Black Lake, right? Nah, man. I love being from Columbus, right? That's why I try to tell my kids, like, be thankful for what you have. I tell my kids all the time, wake up thankful, spend the day hopeful, go to bed grateful, right? We learned that over the past year. We really got to be thankful for everything we have. And so that's what I always talk to my kids. Even, you know, my son's 21, my daughter's 17. From the time they were little, I want them to appreciate everything they have. So we talk about it all the time. So like, we be sitting at home eating breakfast or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I hope y'all appreciate those Cheerios. And yeah. I'm like, you know, Daddy didn't have like name brand cereal growing up. Like, we ate all like no name brand. Like, our Cheerios didn't come in a big yellow box. They came in a burlap sack, right? They weren't even called Cheerios. They were called Oat Circles, right? Like, I wanted cool toys for Christmas, right? I wanted Transformers. My mom got me change bots, right? I'm like, what the hell's a change bot, Mom? Why is my change bot made out of Velcro and leather, right? Like, our house didn't have cool stuff like air conditioning or cable TV or a front or anything like that, right? Like, my friends had cool chores. They got to like take out the trash or do the dishes. I had to mow the kitchen, right? We couldn't put lights up at Christmas time. People thought we were a live nativity scene or something, right? Me and my brother had to share all our clothes, right? We didn't have hand-me-downs. We had hand-me-overs, right? I'd be like, hey, bro, hand me over our pants. I want to go outside and play with my G.I. Steve, right? It was rough, man. But I'm thankful, man. I'm thankful. Thankful for my kids, thankful for life, thankful for health, thankful for knowing who I am, where I stand in this world. Like, that's what I wanted my kids to really understand, is like who they are, what their story is, right? That's why I help my kids try and figure out who they are. Like, I remember when my son was like 5 years old, I sat him down. I'm like, okay, Mateo, you know, your mom is black and daddy's Latino, so you're black and Latino. He said, I'm not black. I said, what do you mean you're not black? He said, I'm not black, I'm brown. I was like, nah, dude, I'm not talking about like your skin color. I'm talking about like who you are. You know what I'm saying? Your mom is black, you're black. He said, mommy ain't black. I said, what do you mean mommy's not black? He said, mommy's light brown. I was like, nah, dude, no, it's something totally different, man. I need you to understand, it's real important. I said, I'm gonna explain it to you. I said, but hold on, man. I said, wait a second. If mommy is light brown, what does that make daddy? Swear to God, true story, y'all. He said, you're dark white, right? Called me dark white. I said, you're an idiot. That's how we'll identify you from this moment on, right? But I love it, man. They don't know how lucky they got it, right? Like, I grew up in like a real strict religious Latino family, right? Like, we used to get whooped in the name of Jesus, right? Like, my mom's belt was dipped in holy water, right? It was better than getting whooped by my pops, though. My pops was old school. He wouldn't play around. Like, we'd start acting up. My pops would, like, freak out and revert back to his old school days, hit us with this accent we weren't used to hearing all the time, right? Like, we'll start cutting up. He'll be like, Orale, vato. I heard you been acting real loco, ese. Why don't you go get my belt so I can beat you down, Holmes, right? Send us to the closet to get the belt, right? I go to the closet, there's like 47,000 belts hanging there, right? I'm trying to pick the right one. I'm like, okay, if I take this thick one, it's real thick and heavy, and it'll go by slower, right? Or if I take this thin one, it's light and thin, it'll go by fast and won't hit as much of my booty as the thick one, right? Finally, I got real smart. I started bringing him that terry cloth belt off of his bathrobe, you know, the stringy one, right? He ain't like that very much, right? Then I have my own kids. I'm trying to figure out how to discipline them. You can't do the same things, right? Because they got hotlines, right? I'm like, if I can't whoop my kids, at least I can intimidate them, right? Hit them with the accent, right? Threaten them, right? You got to be even careful how you threaten your kids. So, like my son, when he was little, he'd start cutting up. I hit him with the accent, but I got to do it all new age style or whatever. He starts cutting up. I'm like, orale, vato. I heard you been acting real loco, ese. Why don't you go sit in time out? Right? Use your inside voices, Holmes. Right? Doesn't have the same oomph as it did used to be or whatever, right? My name is Javier. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting MYLE. Stay with us if you want to keep making your life entertaining. Have a great rest of your night.
One more time for Javier. Thank you, thank you. Hi, I'm Sol. Thank you again for being here at the 2.0 launch of MYLE. We are going to have a fun, exclusive combo with co-founders Kevin and Sherry. And once again, while we're getting settled, I'll tell you about the amazing giveaway we have going. If you get on the MYLE app, you find the event, you like it, love it, or leave it, leave a comment and rate it. You could win a $100 gift card to go out and do whatever you want, to go MYLE, to make your life entertaining. Oh. Hi. Well, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations. This is a huge moment for both of you, and I'm sure it feels almost surreal to be here finally and at the end of the pandemic, so this is just amazing timing. I wanted to start off, so for people who don't really know, each of you, your background and what led to the creation, the initial seed, the idea, how did that even come about?
So I get to start it off. Woohoo! So my background, I actually worked in sales and marketing. I'm originally from Alabama. Roll Tide, anybody?
Oh, wait.
I'm in the wrong, I know what room I'm in. But met Kevin. He actually was the store manager of Sears, and I was his sales rep. So, that's CC. So, yeah, that took us traveling to different parts of the country, relocating, and you know, each time I would relocate to as a family to different cities, I would have to get acclimated to the places where we lived. So clearly, at that time, we were picking up like newspapers, like a live paper. It was an actual paper, and looking for things to do. And so even when we were traveling for business and for personal reasons, it was really difficult to just try to put together an itinerary for your entire family to find something to do. And I'm sure everyone here has gone through that. So Kevin founded ColumbusBlack.com, which a lot of you here should be familiar with. And it was really interesting when he founded that. I can remember he went on a golf outing and he came home and he was like, I got this idea and a friend of mine does it in Texas and I think it'll work here. And I'm like, okay. And at the time we were working both full time. I was in pharmaceutical sales, and he was in a retail executive. I can't remember who he's working for at that time, but he created ColumbusBlack.com, and what happened with it was not really what we expected. People were using it as a recruitment tool for Columbus, and we found out that companies were using it to bring minority candidates here and to show them all the things that were going on in the city. As a matter of fact, my good friend now Keisha Slaughter, who's sitting out there, hope she doesn't mind me calling her out, but she relocated here. She helped to bring the NSBE convention, which is the National Society of Black Engineers, here to Columbus. She hired our company to help with some of the events and loved it so much that she relocated from Texas to Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, yeah. So during that time when we were learning more about Columbus through Columbus Black, we wound up, me particularly, wound up working for a brand management agency where I had the opportunity to manage some clients who came off of television shows and things of that nature, and we would help to build their brands. And I was actually pitching one of the clients to a major retailer here. And it was interesting because they told me immediately they were not interested in the client, but they were interested in what we do with ColumbusBlack.com. And what they wanted was something more diverse. And so I can remember hanging up the phone and calling Kevin and saying, hey, this is what they want. You know, we got to come up with an idea. And honestly, that's where it was birthed. I can't remember the name we gave it at that time. He probably can. But apps weren't even like a real thing then. So we were looking for software. And, you know, I kept telling Kevin, you know, a major company's not going to let us come in and put our little software, you know, on their servers. That's not going to work. And we really were trying to figure it out. So in the meantime, Kevin was still working as a retail executive, and he received a promotion, and that took us to New York City. And we really, I don't want to say we ditched the idea, but we put it on hold. But when we got to New York City, we realized that people in New York City were having the same problems in Columbus, Ohio, that the people in Columbus, Ohio were having, that people in my little small town of Florence, Alabama were having, that people in Atlanta, Georgia are having. Our team from Atlanta, Georgia over there, give them a shout out, everybody. And, you know, it just really didn't matter. People were having a hard time finding things to do and get connected. And, you know, especially minorities, to be really specific, right? So what we wanted to do was, based on that information and really submerging ourselves in the New York City life, which Kevin is from New York City, by the way, he's from Harlem, if you all didn't know that. But we decided, you know, this is a need across the country because people are still on Friday night looking at each other and saying, what do you want to eat? How many of you all do that? Well, you know, what do you want to eat tonight? Where do you want to go, right? And you wind up going to the Bob Evans every Friday night. Nothing wrong with Bob Evans, right? We used to rock the MCL. I know it was near us in Blacklick. Where's Javier? Yeah, in Blacklick. And so, you know, we too were doing the same things all the time because we just were having a hard time finding things to do. And I'm an explorer. So when we relocated back from New York City, we wound up living in the north part of Columbus. I was looking for events for our family to do that weekend, and on a Friday night, I found a free Boys to Men concert in Marion, Ohio. In Marion. And we got in the car. I'd never been to Marion, was a little concerned about that drive. But you know, Boys to Men is coming, it's gotta be all right. And we drove, it was the Marion County Fair, and we drove to Marion, and I mean, it looked a little seedy, but we had an amazing time. And Boys to Men, it was a great performance, and we looked at each other and said, wow, if other people knew that this event was going on, they probably would have hopped in the car and came out here and ate funnel cakes, right? And food we probably shouldn't have been eating, and watched Boys to Men and been really entertained. So what we hope to create, you know, and we're still in the early processes of it. What you're going to enjoy now is really like a million steps up from where we've been. But development is a real serious thing. If anybody understands that, it takes a while. I come up with ideas faster than they can develop it. But you know, the goal is to really not have you continue to search for things to do. that things will come to you as you want it, when you want it, not have someone dictate what you see. Just because we're friends on Facebook, you shouldn't only see what your circle of friends are going to. You should be able to see whatever it is that you want to see, no matter where it is. Why are you limited? So our goal is really to design a platform that is designed specifically to you so that you can receive the information that is really targeted to you, and you can reduce the clutter in your life and make your life entertaining.
Thank you, Sherry. Kevin, anything you want to add?
No, I think she pretty much hit it. But what I'll say is I think that led to what we're focused on, not just around the entertainment piece, right? So the company's evolved over time. We've learned a lot. It's been 7 years to help everybody understand this. I know sometimes people see this stuff and they think it just happened like overnight. And it's been 7 years, and it's been 18 months. So before the pandemic, we started working on this version. And we finally are at this point. But what that did was it allowed us to establish some partnerships and allowed us to learn a lot. And what we've been able to do is establish some great partnerships here in our community in Columbus and Central Ohio that we plan on replicating around the country. And it has led us to our nonprofit arm, which is Extra Mile. So Extra Mile is our social activity, our social impact arm of MYLE. And our goal is by 2025 to expose and educate at least 25,000 inner city socioeconomically disadvantaged youth. We want to give them the opportunity because they don't have the ducats, right? They don't have the money, their families don't have the money. And we know that when they can get exposed to the arts, into culture, into entertainment, it can change their mindset. If you can change their mindset, you can change their life. If you can change their life, you can change the world. And how do I know that? Because I'm that kid, right? Javier was on stage. Javier was that kid. There's a lot of those kids all around the world, and they need that opportunity. So with the Extra Mile, we're taking partners that are what we call community partners and event partners, and we are connecting those two to give away free seats and free experiences and great opportunities that the kids don't have to pay for. And all of that is actually done through the platform. It's designed to make that happen. So we're really excited about not just the technological side of it, but the community side of what we're able to do to truly change lives.
That's incredible. Thank you. And let's talk a little bit about, you said that there is a giveaway at the end, and we're going to do a $100 gift card right now. If you get on the app, you find the MYLE event, you like it, love it, or leave it, you rate it, and leave a comment. All right.
That's right. So listen, everybody has a chance, all right? So once you're going to see it in the demo that's coming up later, but you have the ability to find this event right here in Columbus, Ohio. It is on the platform. You can find it. You can love it, like it, or lose it. You can leave a comment. You can rate it. We like 5 stars. And then you will have a chance to win. So thank you.
Awesome. And one quick thing before we go into the demo trailer of it all. So for those watching at home, the new 2.0 gets released officially next week. Where can they get the link to get the early access?
Yeah, so right now you all can get the link on our website at MYLE.com. That's MYLE.com, the one and the only, all right? You can go to our social media pages, so on Facebook as well as Instagram, our YouTube channel, you'll see the link there as well. So making it really accessible and easy for you all to go ahead and get it. So make sure you go to the website, MYLE.com, click on iOS or Android, and you should be good to go.
Awesome. Well, there you have it. That's second of the demo video.
Yeah, you know what? One last thing before the demo is I mentioned our partners. You guys are going to get a chance to see some of our partners over the next few minutes. We appreciate each and every one of them for what they do. So take a look at what they have to say.
Jamie Goldstein with the Greater Columbus Arts Council. With funds from the City of Columbus and Franklin County, we provide financial support to artists and arts organizations. And with the help of corporate partners, we produce the Columbus Arts Festival, which will take place June 10th through the 12th, 2022 in the Arena District, and provide resources to the public like ColumbusMakesArt.com. Columbus Makes Art is a campaign to elevate artists and to help people engage with the arts in our community. I couldn't be happier about MYLE 2.0, and I can't wait for everyone to experience all of the wonderful features in this new app. Our partnership through ColumbusMakesArt.com with MYLE is one of the most exciting things that I've had the opportunity to work on in a really long time. And I can't wait to bring all of the wonderful cultural events that Central Ohio has to offer to everyone who uses MYLE.
Hi, my name is Chris Borja, founder of the Connected Networking Group. We currently have several thousand members here in the Central Ohio area and run a number of different events, ranging from virtual events, your traditional networking events, all the way through to fun excursions and outings, allowing our community to be able to get together in a fun way. Now, one of the challenges we have with all the different event platforms is they were just always missing something. And with MYLE 2.0, it brings everything together under one roof, where it's easy to use for the organizer, easy for the community to be able to find the events they're interested in attending, and also even reminds them of registering for the events and even how to get to the event. We're excited about this partnership because we share some core values, which revolves around the fact that we are all connected and that we're better together. And we love how MYLE is doing that for our community. So next time you're looking for an event, just MYLE it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Frederick Bertley, President and CEO of COSI, the Center of Science and Industry in Columbus, Ohio. Recently, we were voted the #1 science museum back-to-back in this country by USA Today. One of the reasons why we won that award is because of our incredible partnerships. And our best partnership, our most favorite partnership, is with none other than MYLE. So shout out to Kevin Lloyd and his entire team for putting on an incredible program. And we are super excited about the latest program and partnership called Extra Mile. Talking about taking kids, exposing them to art, entertainment, and travel so that they too can grow and develop and aspire and achieve their dreams that they want. So with that, support MYLE. Definitely support the Extra Mile. Like I like to say, it's not a sprint and it's not a marathon, but all of us can do the extra mile.
Okay, everybody, we are here. We're going to give you an overview of MYLE 2.0 and walk you through exactly what it looks like and how it works. All right, so here we go. So as you can see, you have your username, email, or phone number that you can enter, as well as your password. Once you set up your account the first time, you can use either of those three to log into your account. As you can see, it says another account. That's set up that way because you can set up multiple accounts. So this is really great for event promoters and event planners that host multiple events at different venues. You can set it up under those different venues. You have your login button, obviously, and then you have the ability to log in through social networks as well, right? Facebook, Google, as well as Twitter, and eventually LinkedIn also. As you can see, you have the Face ID icon. We're going to log in through Face ID. Some of you will need to actually not just log in, but go ahead and create an account. We're not going to go through that process today, but obviously as you set up your account the first time, that's how you will begin. So now you have the Face ID, and guess what? We are in. Check that out. This is the new look and feel of MYLE to make your life entertaining. So as you can see, featured events in the top. This is where events will rotate, right? So if you have an account, by the way, it's free to use MYLE. But if you upgrade your account, you can upgrade it to feature your event, which will populate at the top. So you get increased visibility, okay? Now, as you scroll down, you'll see we have 20 different categories of interest because we understand entertainment is different for everyone. And guess what? If we don't have what you want, you can just go under the miscellaneous category and find it there, okay? So with that being said, at the top left-hand corner, we're excited about this feature. It's not ready yet, but it's coming really soon. And it's a thumbs up, thumbs down because this is your recommended events. I'm going to show you how that feature works in a few minutes, but it gives you the ability to love, like, or lose different events or activities. And that way we learn and understand what you really are interested in so we can give you more of that. So we're excited to launch that feature really, really soon. Now with that, you see your notifications up top. You see you can do a search up top. And as you scroll through, you see the different categories of interest. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and jump into one that is pretty popular. So let's go into arts and culture. Okay, so we go into arts and culture, and what you're going to see is multiple events. You'll notice if it's a live event, it says ongoing. If you notice, like right below that, it has ongoing and virtual. So if it's a virtual event, you'll be notified immediately. So that way you understand if it's something that you're going to see right around you or something that's going to be online and available. Okay, so that's the arts and culture category, and that's pretty much how that works. Now let's switch because we know something that we all are interested in is food and bar. So we're going to switch over to food and bar. And what you're going to see is the same thing. If it's a virtual food event, you'll see that. Otherwise, if it's an actual restaurant, you'll notice that it does not have virtual on it, and you'll see a variety of options for you. I like the steak, so we're going to go ahead and tap on this one for this restaurant. You notice that at the top it's rotating, right? That's because when you post an event or a venue, you can add up to 3 images. In this case, it's rotating through them. You can also see the thumbs up, the thumbs down, as well as the heart in the middle, as I mentioned earlier. And in this case, I love steak, so we're going to put a love for this particular one because I'm interested, okay? Now, what happens in that case, and I'll show you in a moment, is that the host of that event receives a notification letting them know that I just love their event or their venue. So in this case, you can see it already says that I'm attending. You can see how many views there have been for this particular venue, how many people said that they were attending, how many loves, how many likes, and how many comments. So you can also see, if you scroll down, it shows the category, and if you tap down on the arrow, if it had more information, it would show it. In this case, it doesn't. You can see below that, it gives you the age range for this particular venue. If it had a video, you'd be able to see the video. I'll give you an example of that shortly. And then the comments, right? So if I want to see the comments, I can go in and guess what? Somebody said that it was awesome, right? So obviously they like steak or that restaurant as well. We can see that it's 23 miles away from me. If I wanted a reminder, I can set a reminder so that I don't forget that I want to actually visit this venue or go to this location. I can also share feedback. So if I wanted to leave feedback, I can give it a 4-star or a 5-star and then leave that feedback, okay? Now we see the venue, we see the location, where it's at, the actual address. Now I'm the type of person that, okay, let's check this out. I'm a Wazer. So in this case, you can look at directions and you can go ahead and tap Waze and it's going to go ahead and pull it up, right? So now you can see and it's going to pull up the information to where you're going to go and how long it's going to get you there and all that good stuff, right? But we're going to stop that and we're going to come right back out of that and go right back here, because what I want to show you is, let's say I don't feel like driving today and I need a ride to the event. I can go ahead and tap Uber, and guess what it's going to do? It's going to pull it up for me, let me know how long it's going to take for me to get there, what the cost is. And I also have the option, if I didn't want to use Uber, I could use Lyft, or I could see which one can pick me up the fastest and how fast they can actually get me there to my destination as well, okay? So just a couple of really unique and special things that we're excited about to make it really easy for you to make your life entertaining. You can see who the host of this event is, right? So in this case, if I tap the icon, it's going to pull up that host and it's going to pull up any events that that host has posted. So in this case, now I could take a look and I can see some things that they've posted and say, wow, I really like what they're doing. So if I go back out, what I can do now is, in this case, it shows that I'm already following this host. But if I wasn't, it would say follow me, and I would follow that person. Now, every time they post an event, I'd get a notification and I would know what they have going on so that I can follow them. Now, if I'm like, hey, wow, I really like this place and I want to share this with a friend or family member, I can go ahead and tap share, and it's going to allow me to share it through social, through text, through email, to my friends. If I wanted to add it to my calendar to build an itinerary, guess what? I can add it to my calendar, one tap, and it is now successfully added, okay? So we're going to back out of there, and let's change it up a little bit, right? So that was food and bar. Let's go ahead and let's see, networking, nightlife and social. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, guess what I just found? There's a MYLE 2.0 official launch event. So when I tap on that, guess what I'm going to see? The actual event and what's going on. Now, here's why this is going to be very interesting to each of you, because you all have the ability to leave a comment regarding the event tonight. And somebody is actually going to win a gift card at the end of the night. I think y'all heard that a little earlier. But somebody's going to win a gift card just for leaving a comment with us and then rating the event. That's what you have to do. It's 2 steps. Leave a comment for us and rate the event, but you have to have the MYLE platform downloaded in order to make that happen. So with this being said, you can see the image that we have up top, right, for the launch party. You can see in this case, we've already loved it, which we should have. But we need to say that we're attending. So since this is our event and we posted, let me show you what happens when somebody tells you that they're attending your event. Watch this notification. Somebody just told me that they're attending. I have a new attendee. That was really cool. Now, what if they said, I don't love this event, but I like it, right? I would get a notification letting me know that somebody just liked my event, but we're going to go back to love. Y'all know why. So with that being said, as we scroll down, you see the categories. You see how many views, how many people are attending, the number of loves, the number of likes as well. And we don't have comments yet in this demo, but I'm sure we'll have some soon. So make sure you go ahead and you leave a comment for us in regards to what you all are seeing so far. And then also, not only will you leave a comment and I'm gonna start it out. Great job, right? I'm gonna start that out, and there you go. I just received a notification, so I'm gonna watch those notifications come in, and then I'm gonna rate this a 5-star. You know I'm a little biased, right? So, and I'm just gonna put awesome in here, right? And there we go, boom. Now I'm gonna send that, and I just got a 5-star review in regards to this event. So make sure you all are doing the same, and we'll go from there. Once again, we see that we're here at the Forum Columbus right here. You see the address, you see the directions. You could catch Uber or Lyft to it, and then you can see who it's hosted by. Once again, as we said earlier, now you see all of the details, the description, all of that information, all the events that they have posted, and obviously MYLE, we have a bunch of events posted. So we're going to go from there. So that's what that experience looks like for you all that are out there seeking different things to do. Now, here's the cool part, is that if you host events, you want to make sure all of your events are populated on MYLE so that people can find you, just like what I'm showing, and I'm going to walk through what that looks like in a minute. But before we go there, one thing that's really important is the fact that people can go ahead and change their city. So right now we're in Columbus. We're going to change this, and let's just say we go to Atlanta, for instance, right? We know there's a lot going on in Atlanta, so we want to, if I get my typing right, here we go. Bam, there it is. So now we can change it, and guess what? Nightlife and social, we're going to actually change it. I wanted to go to food and bar. Actually, I want to see what they have going on there. So I see a few different things there. I know the food is always looking good. A couple of virtual events popped up. We have this one event right here, and that's how you can go in and you can see different things that are going on in different cities as well. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and back out of there. I want to go to bookmarks now, right? So bookmarks is our second tab. Now, this is where you're going to be able to see events that you like, events that you've loved, and events that you said that you were going to attend. Okay, so it's all in one place. You'll see that stake again. Why? Because I said I was going there. So with that being said, we want to make sure that we have that information readily accessible for you at all times, so you don't have to go back and search for it. It's really user-friendly, especially for those that are organized and planful. That's how that works for you. We're going to skip over the post-event because that's going to be the big one at the end. Your message center. So anytime somebody does a direct message with you, anytime you have activity, if somebody rates your event, or if you rate somebody's event, that's considered activity. And then your notifications, right? So when you receive a notification, especially from us, and when we nudge you on a Thursday to get ready for the weekend and have some recommendations for you, your notifications will pop up here. Or if there's an event that's a match for you, this is where it will be located waiting on you. Then let's go to our account center. Real easy. Any events that you have posted. So if you post an event, it's going to be listed here. If you are selling tickets, did I say selling tickets? So listen, y'all. This is one of the features that's coming really soon. We're excited about the ability to buy and sell tickets from MYLE. Everything right in one place. That's why we call this the one-stop shop, the future of entertainment, because it's everything you need to make your life entertaining. So being able to get your tickets right here in one place. How about advertising? You'll be able to advertise through MYLE, geo-targeted ads, just like all the other digital platforms that you all use now, or social media platforms. Right here in one place, you'll be able to run an ad to promote your business, to promote your product, your services, your events, everything in one place to truly make your life entertaining. As you can see, you have your reviews. So if somebody left your review, you'll be able to go and see all those reviews in one place. And then if you're looking at a host of an event, you do the same thing. You can go and see the reviews on that particular host, so you can see, is this somebody that I really want to follow, or do I want to go to this venue or event? So then with that, you have your profile. You can update your profile. You can promote. This is where you have the ability for as low as $2.99, you can amplify your event, which means that it's going to be promoted to people within 5 miles of the location of your event. Now, if you upgrade to our subscription platforms, which is $19.99 a month, or as low as $199 for the entire year, $199 for the entire year, you get either up to 8 events to promote with the monthly, or 100 events per year to promote. That basically means that you're paying less than $2 per event if you host a lot of events, which is phenomenal. That is less than $2 an event. Amazing, right? We want to make sure it's inexpensive so that people can make their lives entertaining. So with that being said, well, let's go to our settings next, right? So settings. We want you to receive what you want, when you want, and how you want it, okay? MYLE is actually pronounced like driving a mile, but it's spelled with a Y instead of an I because it's all about you. So with that being said, How do you want to receive notifications? Email? Maybe, maybe not. Push? Oh, yeah, definitely. How many a day? Give me 2. Some people say give me more, right? 22. So it's up to you to determine how many of these you want to receive per day. Or you can just turn on your do not disturb if you don't want to be bothered, or if you want to be bothered but not all day long, right? And you can adjust that. So we're going to turn it off for now, but you have that flexibility. And most importantly, what do you want to receive? Some people say, I want it all. Give me every category. And some say arts and culture is enough. And I want food and bar and family fun. That's it. And guess what? You save your preferences. That is all you are going to receive notifications of. We're not going to bother you or inundate you with stuff that's not relevant to who you are and what you want. So with that being said, you have the ability to share the platform. You can rate us. You can contact us. You can leave us feedback as well. And this is all pre-selected. If you want to become a community partner, if you come across a bug, you have improvement recommendations, all of those things are readily accessible for you to make it so easy. Now, with that being said, let's go to the big one. Right in the middle there we are. That is the post event. Why? Because we want you to go ahead and post your events. You can add up to 3 images, a 10-second video, choose your category, put all of your details in. And what I'm going to do to make this one really, really easy is I'm going to go back here. Let me see. Let me go to accounts, and I'm going to go in here because this one is already pre-filled out. And you can see that I actually added an image, but we also added a video, right? So we can check that out. You see the 3 categories. You will eventually be able to add the subcategories as well. So we go a little bit deeper. You see the details, the name, the date, the time. Does it have an end date? It does. If it didn't, that means it's probably a venue, because you can list your venue like a restaurant or a bar or a salon. All of those lifestyle things, you can list those. Now, is it recurring? In this case, it is not a recurring event. If it was, I'd turn that on, and I could say every Monday at 7 p.m. Pricing, this is a free event, but if it had a price, I could put the minimum and the max price. Age, right? So 21 and up is what we're looking at right now. So it's 21 and up, but you can change your age range. Event visibility, is this a private event or a public event? Wow, you have the ability to create a private event. It'll give you a passcode, and you can send it to those that you only want to be at that event. And send it to them through MYLE, and then everything is in one place for them to get directions, catch an Uber or Lyft. They can respond. They don't have to keep texting you saying, send me the address again. Everything is right there, right? This one is at the forum, as we already know. And guess what? This is all already set up right with Google Maps. So when we put the forum in there, it's going to pull up automatically. Actually, I got to do it the right way, right? Forum Columbus. All right, here we go. And you all are going to be able to see it come right up. All right. So there we are, the forum, North Wall Street. That's where we are today. You see the description, short description, detailed description. Oh, hold on a second. Add ticketing. I mentioned that earlier. You can add a ticket. Now, if you already have your ticket being on sale or sold, should I say, in a different place, you can just tap add ticket and put the ticket link. You can just put the URL right there and it's good to go. Otherwise, you can sell a ticket on MYLE, and that's coming soon as well. This feature will be available soon. We're super excited about that, and that's what that looks like. But we're going to cut that off right now, and we're going to go ahead and hit update. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the passcode in because it's missing. Bam. Not a private event, right? So now, guess what we'll be able to do? We'll be able to go ahead and scroll down and update this, and it is done. Now, the cool part about that is when we go back out here, what I want to actually show you about this event, right? So if we go, we're going to actually tap back to where we are. Go here. We're going to switch right back, and I think this one was here. And let's see. Oh, you know, I forgot to show you all something. So it didn't switch us back yet. Let's go back to Columbus. I'm going to show you all how this actually works, right? So we're going to go back to Columbus, Ohio. We're going to hit done. And then I'm going to tap on the map view. And guess what? Bam! The map view. Now I can see events that's going on around me. I'm going to tap on this event that we just talked about. I'm going to open it on up. I'm going to scroll down. I want to see what this is about. I'm going to watch that video. And guess what I'm about to see? I'm going to get a chance to actually watch the video. And in 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all, we're celebrating. We want to thank you all for checking out how we actually have worked diligently to ensure that we can make your life entertaining. And with that, just remember, when you're looking for things to do, places to go, and food to eat, just MYLE it.
That was incredible. Who's ready to make some plans? I'm over here like, ooh. And once again, you can get that exclusive version right now on the link on MYLE's Facebook page.
Yep, on the Facebook page, YouTube page, Instagram, as well as MYLE.com. Go to MYLE.com and you can get it right now today.
You know what I also love? I feel like it is so user-friendly. I mean, that was a great demo, but you know, playing around with it, now that we know the basics, it is just so easy to navigate, and I know we're also excited to make our life entertaining.
Awesome.
Without further ado, is it time for AW Duo to take over the stage? We've got a very special performance. AW Duo of MoJo Flo going to be taking over next. We've got some live music planned for you. Thank you so much for being here. It feels good to be out with a crowd, with people, doing some fun stuff. Thank you so much.
The Council of Columbus is the collection of the historically Greek letter organizations, also known as the Divine Nine. We currently serve the greater Central Ohio area. What we do is community outreach, youth organizations, as well as developing college graduates and those who are our members, as well as uplifting our members overall. The partnership with MYLE has been very fruitful thus far. It's helped us expand our reach not only to hit populations that we haven't traditionally hit, but also expand beyond Columbus. So as we're moving in the pandemic timeframe, we're able to expand our virtual reach for our virtual programming, as well as we're moving out of the pandemic timeframe, we'll be able to reach that same audience on our physical location. So those that are able to travel can still get those same resources. So I look forward to seeing how that partnership rolls out. And the relationship came about as one of the co-founders of MYLE, Kevin Lloyd, is a member of the Columbus alumni chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. As a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, we are two separate organizations that work under the National Panhellenic Council umbrella. So with that, we were able to tap one of the resources, being Kevin, who offered his business and support. And from there, it just grew, and we were able to support the overarching vision of helping the community. The Extra Mile sounds like an amazing opportunity, which perfectly aligns with what the MPHC of Columbus is doing today. As far as currently, the MPHC of Columbus serves hundreds of youth in the greater Columbus area. This future partnership, or what I hear from the Extra Mile, allows the chance to open up doors that have not been opened previously to the youth that we currently serve. So it'll give great exposure to them, as well as helping them grow and experience a different side of Columbus. The MYLE platform can be used from what we do today in the Columbus area for any event that we host. As long as we're trying to keep track of anybody that attends, anybody that needs numbers on how we're populating or what our demographic is that we serve and the frequency of our events, MYLE is the perfect platform to back those and give us strategic analysis of what we provide to the greater community. Thank you for allowing me to present at this presentation. I look forward to the future partnership between the National Panhellenic Council of Columbus, Ohio, and MYLE. Make your life entertaining.
I'm Derek Grosso, and for the past 15 plus years, I have founded, led, consulted, and grown young professional organizations around the country, including the Columbus Young Professionals Club, which, with over 30,000 members, is the largest of its kind across the nation. I've also been really involved with night markets, bringing together thousands of people around different cities, including Grandview Heights, Upper Arlington, Polaris, and many more. And we use MYLE because it is the best. It's an amazing platform, and we know that 2.0 is going to be even better. For an event organizer like myself, our organization really looks to technology to make things work better. And with MYLE, we're looking at the national rollout, and I got to say, as an entrepreneur, it's tremendous. What the Lloyds have done is going to be extraordinary. What they have done has been extraordinary. But as an organizer of many events, initiatives, partnerships, and collaborations around not just the Central Ohio region, but in cities around the country, including Cleveland and Nashville, and plenty of states from coast to coast, I think that MYLE is going to revolutionize the concierge business. It's going to help organizers get connected with their audiences, and it's going to help people who are moving from city to city learn more about their city, the things to do, so that, as you know, they can make their lives more entertaining, more exciting, more extraordinary, all the things that MYLE does and much more. I am so pleased to be here in the fabulous Platinum TDM studios in the heart of Gahanna, minutes from the airport, downtown Columbus, really anywhere that you want to be. Definitely when you're looking at MYLE around the country or in your city, things to do, places to go, and plenty of food to eat, just MYLE it. Hey again, this is Derek Grosso. I just wanted to add that Sherry and Kevin Lloyd are two of the most hardworking, genuine, and community-minded entrepreneurs that I know and I've had the pleasure of working with and collaborating with on a number of other projects. So I just wanted to mention that anything that they touch turns to gold, and that includes MYLE and all the things that they're going to be doing with it around the country.
Hi everybody, my name is Jacob W.P. Ramey. I'm CEO of Platinum Technical Design and Management. We are a full-service AV company that specializes in virtual plus events. So we create unforgettable experiences using the technology and focusing on event solutions. I am so excited to talk about MYLE 2.0. I had such a great experience meeting Kevin and learning about MYLE in general. I imagine that MYLE 2.0 is just exceeding all expectations because I know how hard they work, I know how much good they want to do in the community, and they lead with their values. I am so excited about the MYLE 2.0 launch and the partnership that we have. The idea that this community network will help develop preferences of what you like to see and auto-populate entertainment for you, potentially getting your tickets on one location and it's storing that information and helping curate the best experience for you in any city is fascinating. We have a strong preference towards technological advancement. You know, what we do is in the tech industry. So to see a partner, a strategic partner, using so many new elements to create such an in-depth and catered experience is so cool to see, and we are so proud to be MYLE's strategic event and streaming partner.
One more time for all of our partners. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Let's get some energy in the room. We've got a special performance from AW Duo.
Freelancer, go to Fiverr.com and find one in seconds.
All right, all right. How you guys doing out there? All right, once again, y'all, we are AW Duo. My name is Amber Nicole. This is Walter K. And we are from MoJo Flo, but when we appear with the two of us, thank you. When we appear with the two of us, we are AW Duo, but you can find us with MoJo Flo. That's MoJoFlo. And you can find us online, on the internet, on YouTube at MoJo Flo Music, on Instagram and on Facebook at MoJo Flo Music. So these next 4 songs we're gonna do for you are all MoJo Flo originals. We're gonna start with what we released January of 2020. So pre-everything that we all just went through, we released a single off of our upcoming full-length album called Perpetual Conduit of Positivity. And you can find this music video on YouTube under Perpetual Conduit of Positivity, or just type in MoJo Flo and you'll find all of our stuff. All right. And if you feel like standing up and dancing a little bit, that's all right with us. I see there's a lot of areas that you can stand in, so you don't have to worry about being in each other's space. But I'm gonna get down up here, y'all. Woo! Hey! Traveling down life's winding road, dropped your baggage and you lightened your load. Think you got it all figured out, till life comes in and turns you around. It's funny cause it feels like you're falling, but it's crazy cause you learn how to fly. perpetual conduit of positivity, an open invitation to try our new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer, further. We try to be perpetual conduit of positivity. Things fall apart, sometimes life gets hard, but with pain you'll grow, and in time you'll know. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Don't subscribe to the lies that you're being told. It's funny cause it feels like you're falling, but it's crazy cause you learn how to fight. Perpetual conduit of positivity, an open invitation to try our new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer, further. We try to be conduit of positivity. Hey, yeah. Perpetual conduit of positivity. Everybody be glad, cause the sun is shining just for us. Everybody wake up into the morning, into happiness. Hello world, it's like a different way of living now. And thank you world, we always knew that we'd be free somehow. In harmony, and show the world that we've got liberty. It's such a change for us to live so independently. Freedom, you see, has got our hearts singing so joyfully. Just look about, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Ooh. Perpetual conduits of positivity, an open invitation to try our new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be conduits of positivity, perpetual conduits of positivity, an open invitation. Come try it, try it. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be conduits of positivity. Hey, hey. Perpetual conduits of positivity, an open invitation to try our new philosophy. We'll make it a lot longer and further. We try to be. So can y'all sing with me? Say, I'll be a light. We'll be alright. 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 I'll be alive. We'll be alright. I'll be alive. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Yeah. I'm gonna keep on talking, all right. So, that song is called Perpetual Conduit of Positivity. And it's a MoJo Flo original, so thank you guys so much. The next thing we're gonna do is called Keep Holding On. This song has been released. You can find it on Spotify. And that's about it until we release it officially. Do you 2 steps forward? Yes. I feel like 4 steps back. Or will you stand for something? Do you get attached? Get out of love and feel like giving up. Oh, you're over the edge. Do you wanna jump? Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Do you 2 steps forward? Yes. I feel like 4 steps back. Will you stand for something? Do you get inside? Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Yeah. Just keep holding. Just keep holding on. Hey, yeah. Holding on to the rainbow, holding on to the rain. Doesn't make me realize I'm not defined by my pain. Holding on to the rainbows, holding on to the rain, and they making me realize love can't be contained. Holding on to the rainbows, holding on to the rain, and they making me realize I'm not defined by my pain. Holding on to the rainbow, holding on to the rain, and it's making me realize that love can't be contained. That love cannot be contained. No, no. So hold on, stay strong. You'll find where you belong. Give love and get love too. What you need is inside of you. Hold on, stay strong. You'll find
y'all. That song's called Keep Holding On. Give it up for Caroline Inspires, y'all. And Javier Sanchez, y'all. They are out there. And man, we enjoyed listening to you, Caroline, Miss Caroline Inspires, and Javier. That was funny. Everything was funny. We were sitting up there, so I was trying not to scream and clap too loud, but then I was like, forget it. Woo! So anyways, but thank you guys. You guys are amazing. You're wonderful. So thank you all so much. Give it up for yourselves out there, y'all. All right, we got some clapping music there. Once again, y'all, we are MoJo Flo, and we are super excited. Well, we're AW Duo MoJo Flo Lite. And we're excited to be here for the launch of MYLE, Make Your Life Entertaining 2.0. This is exciting time. So we're really excited and happy to be here. This next tune we're going to do is a MoJo Flo original. We're digging in the vault for this one. This is one of our, thanks. Oh, okay. She's doing her own thing. All right. Thank you. All right. Anyways, this next tune we're going to do is a MoJo Flo original. It is originally one of our only ballads. We have maybe 2 or 3 now, but for the longest, we only had this one. I wrote this song when I graduated my senior year of college, and I had just experienced a major heartbreak. Not necessarily my first, but I was fed up with love. And this is the song I wrote, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I've lost track of the times that you've been on my mind. Are you even there when I'm sleeping? I tried to press on, hope the feelings are gone, but to me, they just keep on creeping. Back to the nights when you held me so close. We turned down the lights, it's as if time stood so still. Oh, so still. But I won't cry, 'cause it feels like I've been down this road before, and I want you to want me too, but it feels like you stopped trying. Tried to play cool, now I feel like a fool. Well, that's it, the game is over. We can't even be friends. Well, I guess that depends on your level. Can you reach mine? Know that it might be too late for you to compensate for the time that you treated me so wrong. Oh, I'm gone, but I won't cry, 'cause it feels like I've been down this road before, and I can't make sure you won't break if I tell you what's on my mind. What's on my I can't make your heart feel what it never felt. No, I've been playing a hand I was never Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. Thanks to Joe back here, y'all. You don't see Joe. He's back here running sound. So thank you so much. He's who we keep on turning around to being like. So he's understanding all of our sign language that we just came up with right now. So thank you so much and appreciate you. And I thank you all so much for being here tonight. Make sure you get your pictures taken. Make sure you tweet about this, hashtag make your life entertaining and all that good stuff. And we're gonna end with our latest MoJo Flo single. This song is called Body Language, and you can find it on Spotify. That's where you can find it. So we hope you guys enjoy this. Again, we're AW Duo, but we're MoJo Flo. You can find MoJo Flo at MoJo Flo Music. That's MoJoFlo everywhere. So this is Body Language. We hope y'all enjoy it. Don't want you on a photograph. Only the naked I will do. Don't wanna talk on the telephone. I fear my message won't get through. Not talking about fiction. It's gotta be real. I need a little friction, something I can feel. My body language. Body language. Body language. Your body keeps on speaking my language. What's so sweet in that love note that you wrote? But the pages got ripped, twisted, torn apart. Put a message in a bottle, write your love across the sky. There's only one true way to get my heart. Not talking about fiction, gotta be real. Need a little friction, something I can feel. Body language. Body language. Body language. Your body keeps on speaking my language. Hey, yeah, hey. Hey. Talk to me. We got Walter K on sax, y'all. is Walter K. We are AW Duo MoJo Flo. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Make Your Life Entertaining. Download the app. We'll see you all being entertained somewhere, y'all.
I cannot stop smiling. What an amazing performance that was. One more time, can we please give it up for AW Duo? That energy was what we needed. Now here's the deal. The party is really just getting started. We've got the 360 photo up over there. We've got a backdrop with Emma working the cameras. Take advantage of it. Get an IG photo while you can. And then head upstairs because we've got a celebratory cake and amazing spread of snacks. And there's also a bar upstairs. So DJ Ski and Dommy taking over next with the tunes. Thank you so much for coming. One more time for Kevin and Sherry for MYLE 2.0. Make your life entertaining. We will have a winner for our $100 gift card, and we will be announcing that soon. So stay tuned. All right, everyone.